What's going on, good people? Brand Master Martina Britt Overton here. Come on into the room. Be coachable, teachable, trainable. Post your city and state for catching today's live. So, if you are struggling to get more leads inside of your business, right, and you understand that a high quality lead magnet can make all the difference, then in this video today, I'm going to share some actionable tips with you guys to help you attract your ideal client and customer and convert them into loyal customers, as long as you choose to follow the directives that are given. So stick and stay, grab your favorite pen and pad and get ready to gather this information on today. Hey y'all, hey, Brandmaster Martina Britt Overton here, updating you about our daily live training and follow-up live open office hours. Join me every Tuesday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for live actionable lessons on building your brand from scratch. We'll cover everything from tools, strategies, and systems like Canva, StreamYard, Go High Level, AI technology, and more, to include the exact steps to take you from confused to confident. And the best part is, after each live stream, you can hop on Zoom with us to ask your questions and get personalized answers. Don't miss out. Mark your calendar and subscribe now to this YouTube channel. Join our free community, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. If you want to learn, lead, and level up your automation in your MLM company, or as an entrepreneur who could possibly be struggling in your business, we not only have the solution, we also have the experts. Yes, this is your sign to join us. Our entire team is live each weekday. So if you snooze, you will lose. I said what I said. You heard what you heard. Now do what you now know you need to do to get your assets in order. And guys, come on into the room. Be coachable, teachable, trainable. Post your city and state where you are catching this from on today. Joanna, Lovebird, the storyteller. Let's see, Willow, Den Wright or Dean Wright. I apologize if I messed that up. Come on into the room. Be coachable, teachable, trainable. Post your city and state where you are catching this information from on today. Let's see if I can get my camera on. So you guys that are catching us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as here, Perry, what's going on IG and TikTok. So guys, today's topic, if you are struggling to get more leads in your business and you do not currently have a lead magnet, or you do not know the actual value and leverage of a lead magnet, then you definitely want to get this information on today. Grab your favorite pen and pad. Go ahead and begin to screenshot what you can, right, so that you can get this information. Today's topic is creating effective lead magnets, and I'm actually going to show you actionable steps that you can do today, Gail, today, crack me up, that you literally can utilize today. And even a lot of these you can use for free. Okay. So ensure that you are paying attention. And I am sharing screens today out here on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. And if you don't know, for my hearing impaired audience, you can actually watch live on screen captions via Facebook and LinkedIn for my hearing impaired family and friends. Okay. Again, today we're going to jump right into lead magnets. So if you're struggling, like I said, to get leads inside of your business, and you're trying to figure out what you can actually give away, what that valuable content is, Colleen, that you can give away to people to assist them, lead magnets is the way to go. Okay. So you want to pay attention to that. A lot of people are going, is actually, I wonder, before you even get started, why are lead magnets critical, right? So in this current temperature that we are in, a lot of people want to receive something before they give something. And the something that they give could potentially be, their value. And you need to give it in a way that people can quickly access it, right? So this is one of your major high supreme ticket options that you have to actually build your list. So if you don't know what that list is available to you when social media crashes. That list is available to you when you don't have a specific way to reach people who have already said yes to you. You can deviate and you can lean on your list. Okay. So if this is making sense to you, then definitely tap the screen and share the stream so others can learn about the value that is in that is in creating a lead magnet and a way to build your list. You have everything that you need to build that list. You have everything that you need, Martha and Vanessa. So good to see you, CTT Squad member. You have everything that you need to give people your value, but you may not have it set up or structured in a way. So today I'm going to show you that even if you are actually stuck and struggling inside of a company's brand, Alicia, that you can use that company to leverage what you know based on what you're learning inside of the company. I'm going to ensure that I show you that as well, right? These lead magnets offer immediate value to potential clients in exchange for their contact information. So you want to be able to put up something, to share a link. You guys know I go heavy in how you are to brand your name in association with that lead magnet. If you have no earthly idea what I'm talking about, then you need to go to my YouTube channel. You need to actually type in domains, and a plethora of information will come up to help you with that. But specifically, if you want to know exactly how and where and what to use domains for, then you can go to SWB, simplifiedwebbrand.martinabrittYelverton.com. And when you go to that link will allow you to see a plethora of information on how to utilize your name to leverage what we're going to talk about today. So I put that up on the web so you guys can see it, swb.martinabrittYelverton.com, and you are available to see the way you can leverage your name and lead people to these lead magnets that we're going to discuss. Again, they offer value. And so if you don't know, there are free templates, there are checklists, there are guides that you have out here that you can access that will allow you to begin to give away your value in a very strategic manner. Okay. You want to be able to title those lead magnets capitalizing on the pain point that the audience has. So right now, if I were to create a lead magnet for what I'm giving you, I would say, hey, top 5, top 3, urgent 7 steps towards creating your lead magnet, right? You want to make sure that you give them a number to correspond with the value that you're giving, so that you can say, hey, step number 1 to do this is, step number 2 to do this is, step number 3 to do this is. And one of the reasons that you want to do it in this strategic manner is because now you can repurpose that same content. So here on TikTok and IG, if I wanted to create some reels that actually followed each specific tip that I'm giving, then as I give this information, I would want to say, hey, number 1 tip in blah, 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 blah is, right? In creating your lead magnet, in setting up your value, in assessing what it is that you have to give away. You want to be able to say that. So now when you go back and you break up this long form content into smaller pieces of content, you can actually cut it at the different points where you're saying tip number 1, tip number 2, and tip number 3, however the length of those are. And you can segment out each one of those reels as its own separate piece of content, leading someone to the main piece of content, i.e., those are your lead magnets. Imagine being able to get on here and talk about what it is that you do, and you've actually taken the time to utilize a project planner. You guys know I have that worksheet that actually you are available to go through a project planner and say, hey, on step number 1, I want to talk about A. You want to be able to take this project planning worksheet and you want to be able to say, hey, in step number 1, I'm going to talk about this. In step number 2, I'm going to talk about this. In step number 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you title this 6 steps to creating your lead magnet, something like that. Okay. Then you're able to say, when I'm talking about step number 1, I want to ensure that I say this, this, and this. That is actually how you could structure out that content. I hope that makes sense for you guys, right? So then you want to be able to not only put out that long form content on one platform, you actually want to structure those different steps in shorter pieces of content on that same platform, repurpose it across your other platforms, yes. And you want to make sure that you are creating this seamless entry of information and delivery of information out to the audience that solves a pain point, right? Because you now know by the time we finish this how to create a lead magnet. Now, you may be able to go and make this easier for someone to consume, more simplistic for someone, even clearer and actionable for an individual to consume this piece of content. Take it and run with it, right? And then when you get to the ultimate end result, you want to have a landing page that is optimized with clear call to actions so that people can consume the bigger picture, not just the niblets that you put out there in shorts or stories or reels, right? Not the small information that you put out just on social media, but that they land on the landing page. They end up in an email campaign. Okay, these are the way you want to take that small, short, niblets information, piece it together in something longer form, but then have a end result and a next step for the people, because everybody wants to know what's next, even if they haven't consumed what's now. Okay, I hate to say that, but it does happen. So have a what's next, right? So when you're looking at the main, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9 pieces of content that I'm giving you specifically on lead magnets, you actually can now take everything that you've heard, create out, note out, write out what it is you heard based on what you understood, and now go and create your lead magnet for that. Okay, so let's show you here on the screen, and I'm actually going to bring up a video as well, giving you a video representation to accompany what I'm showing you in a physical printed recommendation that I'm having here. So let's pull down this, and let's start with one example here. All right, so if you go to loveyourbiblegroup.com, this is where you are available to get a free Bible study. This pops up on your screen, whether you're on the computer or you're on your mobile device, and it says to you, in a world filled with uncertainty and shifting cultural values, how do you stay anchored in your faith, right? Get a free Bible study. Dive deep into scripture as you explore how to stand firm in your faith, find peace in God's promises, and draw courage from his presence. This is the information that you are seeing, and you're saying, wow, yes, I want more. Quick and easy, get a free Bible study. When you select to get a free Bible study, it pops open and it shows you a visual picture of where you will be able to access and what it looks like, where you can go ahead and see, this is pretty deep. I'm going to be able to read and understand and reflect on the study of the spiritual disciplines, and I'm going to be able to write in my own notes and follow some kind of directive here, yay or yay. Then you go ahead and enter your first name, your mobile number, and your email address, your best email address to receive the download, as well as your best mobile number to get any type of notification. So you're going to say, yes, I consent to receive these notifications. Send my free Bible study. Okay, so once you select that, it is now going to say, but wait, there's more, because you don't know if there's more information that you may want to receive. 8498808. There we go. You don't know. It should have carried over my public business information from another page, but it did not. No biggie, right? You don't know whether or not there's more. Well, it says, but wait, there's more, right? Whether you're seeking peace, wisdom, courage, simply, you read through this information and it says, each study offers in-depth collaboration. So you mean to tell me that there is an actual reflect and reading plan that I can actually read through and follow, in weekly tidbits or whatever, and I can actually get this information in a PDF downloadable copy? Then sure, yay or yay, I would want that. And just for $27, I'm able to get an entire reading and reflect plan for $27. You can say, yes, I want that. Or you can say, no, thanks. I'll just take my free Bible study. And you click on that. This is what is called similar to a funnel, okay, to take you through a process, right? And now it's asking you what showed up in your email already, but it's giving you what's next. Remember, I said people always wanting to know what's next, right? So in regards to what next, that is what you would focus on. So in the meantime of your what's next, you probably are going, well, I don't want to move forward with this, that, or third, but I do want to know or receive or go ahead and look at my free Bible study that I received. So let me go over to my email and let's pull that up so I can see that that was delivered to me, my free Bible study, so I can have a look at what piece of content I just gave someone my information for. So let's see if I can get that up so you can see. And let's get over to the area for that because it would have come directly to our email. And we are available to see that. And I want to make sure I'm not showing any of my other information from my email account when I pull this up on the screen. So let me do that. All right, here we go. And I'm just going to open up the free Bible study that I received to make sure that that's all that I have on the screen, not my actual email or any of that. I'm sorry, guys. I have everything else in the world popping up, including that. All right, and there we go. So I have just that on the screen. I want to make sure I'm not sharing anything or any client proprietary information because I have several screens that are open over here and I want to make sure I'm not showing anything that I should not have. Okay, there we go. So then in my email, this is where I received the Bible study, the free Bible study. And as you see, it is really detailed and it's 20 some pages of information for a free Bible study that I received. So I'm excited about the valuable piece of content that I received. And now maybe I wish I would have gone ahead and purchased the $27, option that I have, that I had access to. And maybe if I go back, I'll be able to get more information. Like literally, you want to make sure that the valuable content that you give away for free is so good that it makes you want to go back and get more. I hope that makes sense to you. So again, you want to make sure that whatever you're giving away as your lead magnet is so good that yes, you would have charged for it, but you want to make sure that you give that person the opportunity to know what's next. And that was available when we looked at the actual page. We came to the original page, which gave you the free Bible study, and you had the option here when you were going through the process to possibly get this information to find out what's next or what more you can have. Okay. An additional option for you guys to see a really good lead magnet is when you're going to social media platforms. Let's see if I can pull one of mine up. And excuse me, I've been doing a lot of talking over the last few days, and I am surprised that I am available to actually sound like I have a voice here on today because of the amount of recording and things that I have been giving away in valuable content, right, to the field. So I want to pull up another area so you can see another option for lead magnets. So here on specifically the TikTok channel, these are a lot of videos that I have been putting out as lead magnets or interest, or actually putting out content that gives people the option to know, like, and trust me more. So on here, I have Watch Me Work Wednesday pieces of content. I have just simplified branding content. But if you'll notice here in some of these are number 3 of 10. See how that's saying number 3 of 10? This is saying number 4 of 10. This is saying number 2 of 10, number 6 of 10. These are pieces of lead magnets, right? I know you guys can't see this over here, Vanessa, but you'd have to go over and catch it live on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn to be able to see this. But I'm walking you through with as detailed a possibility as I can for you guys who are catching it on IG and on TikTok. I can't share screen via TikTok. But yeah, so the lead magnets and the way that you title the information lets the person who is seeing that small bit of content, they are available to see number 1 of 10, number 10 of 10, number 6 of 10. It's small tidbits of content that will lead them somewhere else to get more. So if you're watching this, let's just go in number 6 here. And let's see if I can ensure it's not going to scream all out. Okay, great. So in number 6 of 10, on a Watch Me Work Wednesday, it's giving you pieces of information. And down in the body, it's also telling you to go to dollardeals.martinabrittyoverton.com. That's a way that you can learn more. Okay. So not only are you wondering what is a Watch Me Work Wednesday, you're also getting number 6 of 10, and you're wondering where's number 1 through 5 or where's number 7 through 10, right? It's making you know this is a smaller piece of a larger body of content, and you're wanting to know more, right? That is a way an individual would continue to follow you down, I hate to say a rabbit hole, but follow you along a journey where they could learn more, right? Here in this, I'm showing you various CTT students that have allowed me to interview them about their branding journey. And we've titled each one of these something that resonates with whatever we were discussing. So again, if you want to know more, you would want to come over to the channel to find out more. Okay. Now, here is another area of content that you guys may be available to look at. So if I'm telling you here 10 of 10 of something, and another area where I'm telling you SMART goals and a way to set up SMART goals. Okay. A way to set up SMART goals is to have point number 1, which is your S, number 2, which is your M, number 3, which is your A, number 4, which is your R, number 5, which is your T, your SMART goal, right? Those are the 5. And then I'm saying there are 2 bonus features or 2 bonus actions that you can take to actually accomplish your SMART goals. Go over to smartgoals.martinabrittyoverton.com. So when you go over to smartgoals.martinabrittyoverton.com, I always do this. Let me go. There we go. You're going to come here to 7 SMART goals. This is a landing page. What I gave you initially was the lead into, right, all of this information. You'll drop your email address and your full name here, and you'll proceed to check out. This is free access to jumpstart your branding so that you end up at the free SMART goals landing page. There's a checklist. There's information that is given to you. You can download and print out, or you can walk through the course online. Let's see if I can get that one to come up without too much friction or a headache. Let's see if I can get into that learning area. All right. And so when you actually end up inside of the course here for the 7 SMART goals, this is after you put in your email address and your name, then you have the 7 SMART goals, right? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. And then I talk about consistency and accountability as your 2 additional bonus features. Again, when you go into the first option, there's a video that is here that is for you to watch and see and let you know the journey that you're about to go on. It's welcoming you to the channel, and then it's letting you know, hey, here is a 7-step reaching your SMART goals worksheet that you can complete as you take this journey. Again, giving the individual way more value than what you just said when you first initially started talking about giving them access to setting up and creating and moving forward in their SMART goals, right? You got that information when you actually fell upon one of the videos that talked about setting up, creating, developing, enhancing, improving your SMART goals, right? That is how you ended up here to find out more information about how to actually reach your SMART goal. Okay, that is what I mean by giving more than it is expected, right? You want to make sure that this is something you could literally sell, but you're giving it away for free. I hope that makes sense. So this is one way you can take that smaller pieces of content and make sure there is a clear call to action when they land upon this landing page. They then see, okay, this is where I put in this information and I'm showing you this is what that you will receive. Okay. Again, always wanting to ensure that you're giving the person more. Okay. So what I want to also share with you is there is a way that you can actually have that long piece of content go out. You can share maybe 5 of the 12 actionable steps, but there's so much value in the first 5. Of course, they want to show up and find out about the next 12. So here is my coach and mentor, Cortez Hustle himself, the PLR Profit Society founder, and he is going to share with you one of the commercials or promos that he utilizes to give content away for free in a lead magnet video format, and then how you can actually click or access more information.
Real quick, man, I had to interrupt today's training because I got something special for those of you who are serious about escaping the 9 to 5. I'm going to give you 5 things that's going to make that dream a reality, and I'm going to tell you how to access a game plan and a system that will help you get started today. And yes, you can even make money today if you execute this game plan. Number 1, you have to choose a passive income-based business model. Number 2, you're going to need a unique and transformative proposition, process, or product, because remember, people pay for transformation, not information. Number 3, you're going to need an authoritative personal brand. People want to work with experts. Number 4, you're going to need systems. That's right, I said systems with an S, plural, because there's more than one system. And last but not least, the one thing that's going to bring it all together is mentorship. In my opinion, the best place to start is with Done For You digital products. I recorded a 12-minute training that breaks down how you can start a digital product business for less than $20. All you got to do is click the link in the bio, then click the button that says free training, and you're off to the races. Now, let's get back to today's training.
I hope you can see how even hearing those 5 points and that quick format makes you want to know more. It definitely makes you want to know about how you access the free training. So I have scrolling across the screen here, how to start a digital product business for $20 or less. Click here and the link is available. So even though you just heard that information, you want to know more. You want access to the free training. You want access to that 12 minutes of content, because what he said in those 5 points resonated with you. And you know you need to make these actionable steps, right? So, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, then go ahead and click in the description below, and you will be able to see how you can access right now in real time that 12-minute training, as well as how you can capitalize upon those 5 things that he mentioned in that promo, right? So again, when you're giving these lead magnets away, when you're giving these valuable pieces of content away, when you're giving this value away to other people, you want to make sure that the value is so good that you utilize it. One, but you also want to make sure that the value that you're giving away, you actually do yourself. You are a coachable, teachable, trainable student of the information that you are utilizing yourself, so that you can ensure you are available to give that content. You are available to give feedback. You are available to give more information when the individual inquires for more from you. Okay, so you're probably wondering, all that sounds great. How do I set that up? I heard you say something about I could potentially do this for free. Yes, and yes, you can potentially do this for free. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll across the bottom of the screen, one of the access points that you are available to do this for free. And if you want access to the SMART goals that I just said, you can go to smartgoals.martinabrittyoverton.com. You can opt in right now to go ahead and get that piece of information, and go ahead and setting yourself up and structure yourself for the availability to set yourself up for your SMART goals. But let's talk about this free option that many of you do not realize that you have. And it's called Canva. You guys are probably going, oh my goodness, Canva. It's called Canva. You are available to set up a free Canva account. So I have a pro account, paid account, that I utilize in conjunction with my students. But here you are available, and every time you open your Canva account, yes, it will ask you if you actually want to try it for the 30 days for free, or if you want to actually sign up for one of the other options, just click away from that and jump right over into your free account. Okay. So understand, and I say this when I talk about everything that I coach and teach and train on, Canva is a rabbit hole, but it is a rabbit hole when you focus that you need, right? Because it has the opportunity for you to actually create already structured templates that you can now place your value into. All right. And it's as easy as going, scrolling, looking through projects, looking through templates. I have an entire course that allows you to go through a quick 5-day training of Canva. So over a year ago, we had some students that popped in for a Canva design bootcamp, cdb.martinabrittyoverton.com if you want to get access to that, as well as a subsequent follow-up multi-day that they are now getting access to walk them through all of the fine details, and a downloadable book guide or whatever to walk them through the entire 5-day bootcamp process. So if you want to go and get that, you can go to cdb.martinabrittyoverton.com. That's Canva Design Bootcamp, and it will bring you into a format where you can watch and learn Canva from beginning to end, right? And you'll be able to learn how to use Canva to create anything, literally anything that you desire with regards to digital products that you can sell, as well as physical products that you can sell. And you can use these for your lead magnets. So imagine when you actually come into the course, and I'll go ahead and bring that one up so you guys can see that to give you a quick, clear understanding of that. Let's go to a different screen here. And let me pull that one up really quickly for you. CDB. All right, so I typed in cdb.martinabrittyoverton.com, and that is going to take me over to the miniclass.blueprint.com, brand new blueprint. And this tells you all of the information you need to know. Yes, you want in, then to go ahead and put your information here. It will give you access to the Canva mini class. When you complete this information here and you go ahead and select that you are not a robot, move you into the next spot here. Again, this is the process that you want them to see. You're in, hey, turn your sound on. This is a message from myself, the founder. This is where I'm telling you now, if you want to actually get just the webinar only, good. If you are interested in getting, some add-on templates that you can now manipulate and you can use these during the Canva Design Bootcamp, then go ahead and complete this. Pay your $19.17 for a total of $36. And it will send you a thank you message afterwards, as well as email you what you need to be a part of this Canva Design Bootcamp with all your materials in hand. This is another form of a lead magnet that you are available to use. Similar to the first one I showed you, here's another one. All of these graphics were created here inside of Canva, right? They're already set up and structured. All I'm doing is putting myself into this space. The same thing is possible inside a Google Drive. So if you go to docs.google.com and hit a blank document, you are available. Now, this is not as user-friendly to me as Canva is because it's blank, but for some people who have creative and imaginative mindsets, this is all they need is a blank document such as this for them to be able to move forward and do whatever type of designs they would like. Now, for myself, I'll go in here and I'm going to put, let's see here, module, let's see, brand I'll just say brand day, and let's use day 8. All right, so day 8, this is a blank sheet of paper that I took the opportunity to go and create the text to give a step-by-step process that is inside of my Dollar Deals membership. So on day 8, specifically with this form, this was the simplified brand master Dollar Deals access. This was day whatever it is, day 8. And on this page, I broke down for you steps 1 through 7 on creating a simplified brand. Then I gave you a fillable area here where you could actually say, hey, I did this, yes or no. Then I said your domain and your subdomain. Write in what that was. Create your logo text, whether you went to Fiverr, whether you did it yourself in Canva, whether you upselled or up-leveled yourself and got, Adobe Suite and did it in Adobe Express, or however you did it. What is the link for that, right? Did you go and get your domain email address? That is, did you go and get your business card? Like, I'm telling you everything that you need here, as well as, do you have any intellectual properties? What could that be? What is that lead magnet? Entering whether or not you got your business phone number, I gave you lots and lots of value in this one sheet of paper, but inside of the Dollar Deals membership, on this specific day, there is actually, let's see if I can get that one up. There is actually a corresponding course for this specific day, right? So when you go in here and you're inside of the membership itself and you're inside of the visualization modules, specifically for day 8 in here, when you're in here, you're watching this entire video that's talking to you about each of the steps. And inside of there, here's the domain. Here's the video for the email. Here's the video about the logos. Here's the video about any merch or apparel marketing. Here is the video for each of the things that I mentioned specifically on this particular day, right? And you get that when you come into the membership. But if all you wanted was that particular day's information, then this worksheet can literally be saved as a PDF file, download and saved as a PDF, and then you set this PDF up on a short link or a subdomain so that each time a person reaches out and says, hey, I need that cheat sheet, that your system, if you have it set up in automation, your system delivers to them that PDF, okay? Via email, via a pop-up window, however you choose to have your system do it. This is a way that you create a lead magnet that converts. By conversion, meaning, did they give you their information? Did they get what they asked for? Did they come back for more, right? These are the ways that you actually compute as a brand new startup entrepreneur who may be struggling inside of their business. Did that convert? Meaning, did they submit their information? Did you receive their information? Did they receive what you promised them? And also, did they come back for more? That's a clear definition of conversion. So I'm hoping that makes sense for you guys. That was a lot of information. That's as light as I could keep it to have you guys understand that information that I wanted to land with you on today. So on today's question of the day for how to create lead magnets that convert, I'm asking you guys the question, what's a major problem that your audience struggles with that you could solve in a free resource, right? Needless to say, I have a course that actually goes over lead magnets, how to create them. And if you need that, then definitely comment below. On YouTube is my preferred channel. Comment below on YouTube. I need to know the exact steps, okay, for creating a lead magnet. So you can comment however lengthily you need to, because I don't have that automation set up to dump it right out to you. So manually, I will be responding to you and giving you access to that particular snippet of information for how to create your first lead magnet. But again, these are the steps. Figure out what it is that your audience needs, and then deliver it to them in a clear, actionable call to action step where they can get what it is. So what is that one thing that you know your audience struggles with, that you know the answer to, right? and go ahead and create your first lead magnet to give them the solution to their pain point. Okay. So I said that I would cover this before I closed out on today. So I want to make sure that I do that. If you are currently stuck or struggling inside of a company's brand and you have not yet created impact or influence or created your own personal brand, and you're trying to figure out, how do I separate myself from all the other people that are in this company? Number one thing that you need to do is figure out what made you join the company. Number one, figure out what made you join the company. And when you joined the company, did it solve that problem, or did it satisfy that interest that you had when you joined that company? If it satisfied that interest that you had when you joined that company, how did it satisfy that interest for you when you joined the company? I need you to write those three things down. I need you to write down, why did I join this company? Write down what it was about that company that made you join. You could have said, hey, I needed to get financial freedom is why I joined. But the culture of the people at this company is what I got from it, right? And what was the solution that it solved? What interested you that you were able to join it, to like it, to love it? And what did it solve for you, right? Once you decide those three things, then I need you to figure out and write out every single step that you took to get to that solution. Every single step that you took to get to that solution. The how of that problem that it solved for you, right? Then I want you to actually go back through that. And I would love it if you could take the opportunity to just leverage a little bit of AI and take all of that content that you just wrote down and have a conversation with your AI. And you can say, hey, Susan, I joined this company because I did not have my will prepared, and they said I could get a free will. When I saw how much other information and how simplistically they made the process of, if I have a loved one that needs to go through the funeral process, the company does all of that for me, and I don't have to think about or deal with that because currently I'm grieving. How could I better say in a lead magnet format that they took me through, telling them what happened? Here's the place that I would like for my loved one to be laid to rest at. Like, go through the steps of the solution of whatever it was and have a conversation with your chat GPT. On the other side of that chat GPT is going to spit you out a targeted piece of information in a sequential order. And you are going to go into your Canva account and you're going to create a lead magnet. You're going to create one that's beginning to end with all of the questions, with all of the answers. Then you're going to duplicate that page and you're going to take out all of the answers, right? Because you want it to be interactive and fillable, right? Then you're going to take and you're going to utilize that end result and you're going to make it a PDF. And then you're going to go live and you're going to talk about, over a period of however many steps that it gave you, and you're going to talk about the solution, why you joined the company, the steps that you utilize to actually implement a solution. And you're going to read from your own story and your own PDF each step of the way on each separate corresponding day. And at the end of every video, you're going to ensure and you're going to say, if you want this fillable, reach me at. And if you're a CTT Squad member, then you already know how to go ahead and structure and set up your domains and your subdomains. And if you don't, go back into your Dollar Deals membership and go to the module that talks about domains and subdomains, and sequentially go to the module that talks about your lead magnets, right? And you're going to say at the close of every single one of your videos, if you'd like this checklist on how you too can get these answers and get these solutions to this particular problem, then go ahead and DM me. Or you're going to say, go to this link, or you're going to say, use this keyword, whatever your system that you're setting up is, right? And now you have a valuable piece of content that is based on you, not on that company. It is based on you and your experience and what you went through and how you had a pain. What's going on, Angela? And how you had a pain and how what you did inside that company solved that pain for you. Okay? This is how you begin to strategically make yourself stand out from others in that company, because you're talking about you and people want to know you, like you, and trust you. And of course, they want to do business with you, but they don't know who you are. They only know about all of the company's information that you continue to promote. They don't want to do business with the company. They want the solution the company has, but they want to work with you. And this is how you separate yourself. This is how you give that information out. This is how you structure yourself when you begin to build your own brand and you begin to position yourself as an authority inside your own brand. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope you guys take something from those nuggets. And today, because we have a scheduling conflict, I'm actually getting ready to step out. I won't be able to hold the open office after office hours today. However, I hope to see you tomorrow, because on tomorrow's live, we are actually discussing, let's see what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is the 12th. And tomorrow we are talking about optimizing landing pages for success. So one of the landing pages that I showed you on today was for the Canva Design Bootcamp. This is a landing page that I showed you guys on today. There we go, that I showed you guys on today. And the reason that I showed you guys this information was so that you could see this is a landing page. And we're going to talk about how it was optimized for success, leading people to come into this particular CDB Bootcamp Snap Canva and a Snap mini class, and how people were able to leave this class with the tools that they needed to begin to start using Canva, and how we've actually leveled up and created a 5-day boot camp that is a follow along at your own pace course that the people that attended this particular mini class now have access to inside of their portals to go further inside of their Canva usage. Okay, this is what we're going to talk about tomorrow. How you can actually optimize pages that you create like this so that they actually land where you want them to land, and people are available to use this information and not just watch it and not do anything to it, but they're also available to find this information, not just from this live, but when they're out Googling and searching and trying to find, your landing page. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are available to take away something of value from today. And again, definitely comment below on what it is that that you have that is a problem for your audience and how you are available to serve them. I look forward to seeing you guys on tomorrow. Hey y'all, hey, Brandmaster Martina Brittany Overton here, updating you about our daily live training and follow-up live open office hours. Join me every Tuesday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for live actionable lessons on building your brand from scratch. We'll cover everything from tools, strategies, and systems like Canva, StreamYard, Go High Level, AI technology, and more, to include the exact steps to take you from confused to confident. And the best part is, after each live stream, you can hop on Zoom with us to ask your questions and get personalized answers. Don't miss out. Mark your calendar and subscribe now to this YouTube channel. Join our free community, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. If you want to learn, lead and level up your automation in your MLM company, or as an entrepreneur who could possibly be struggling in your business. We not only have the solution, we also have the experts. Yes, this is your sign to join us. Our entire team is live each weekday. So if you snooze, you will lose. I said what I said. You heard what you heard. Now do what you now know you need to do to get your assets in order.